Children, here I am here with a new lesson, that is supplementary reader lesson number 7, Birth, written by A.J. Cronin. Now this story, it is an excerpt taken from the Citadel, and it is written by A.J. Cronin, and it talks about it's a story about a birth, how the delivery is been done by a new or a fresher medical graduate. Though it was a complicated delivery, how he was able to succeed in that, and he revives a stillborn child. Now, once when Dr. Andrew mentioned, then when he was returning home after a disappointing evening with his girlfriend named Christine, actually it was midnight, and when he reached near his house, he was requested by Joe Morgan to help his wife Susan Morgan in her delivery. She was expecting her first child in 20 years, and Andrew agreed to go, though it was past midnight. At Joe Morgan's house, a midwife was attending Susan Morgan. Andrew examined the patient, and he could understand that it would take little time for the delivery to take place. So he took a break. And during his break, means when he was free, at that time when he sat down, his mind started thinking, wandering, and there were many thoughts which were revolving in his mind. He started thinking about Bonwell, who was foolishly devoted to a woman, because actually I told you that he was returning after a disappointing evening with his girlfriend named Christine. So all these different types of thoughts came to his mind. He thought about Barnwell, who was foolishly devoted to a woman who at last cheated him. Then he thought of Edward Page, who was married to the ill-natured Blodden of Denny, and now living unhappily apart from his wife. So, according to Andrew, he thought that all the marriages, they were a dismal failure, and he wanted to have a happy married life. So, all these conflicting thoughts were going in his mind, whether to get married or not. At that time, the old lady suddenly spoke to him, and he was startled. Now, the old lady was Susan Morgan's mother. Old lady, she was Susan Morgan's mother. She was a tall, grey-haired woman who was nearly 70 years old. But she had a great experience. She was wise with experience. She realized that there must be a period of waiting before the delivery. But she was afraid that the doctor might leave the case, saying that it would take little time. So, in order to keep the doctor waiting at her house, she serves tea to the doctor. The doctor understood her anxiety and fears and assured that he would be there till the delivery was done. Now, the lady had declined the chloroform. Who lady? That is Susan Morgan. She had refused to take chloroform as she thought that it would affect the child. Her condition was also serious early in the morning, and after a great deal of struggle, she gave birth to a stillborn baby boy. When Dr. Andrew saw the child, he shivered with horror. Then he looked at the mother and saw that she also required immediate attention. So he turns his attention to the mother, and who was unconscious, and slowly he started helping to strengthen the heart of that lady. The midwife put the little born child under the bed among some wet papers. He took the stillborn child from among the papers and realized that the child was suffocating due to the lack of oxygen and excess of carbon dioxide in the blood. The child was well formed but was having pale skin and weak pulse. He asked the midwife to get him hot and cold water in different basins. Even though the midwife was looking at him in anxiety and whispering that the child was stillborn, he didn't listen to her, but started placing the child in bearable cold and then the hot water, and then he rubbed the child's chest with a rough towel, trying to get breath into his limp body. The child breathed, and you can see the happiness of Dr. Andrew. He was that happy that it made him faint. The skin of the child was now slowly turning pink and the baby started crying. Dr. Andrew told the nurse that he would come later for his bath. He came out and told Joe Morgan, who was standing outside the house, that the mother as well as the child both were alright. And then he walked down the street thanking God and feeling pleased about himself, feeling satisfied that he had done something really good at last. That means he had succeeded in his work which he wanted to, means he had helped a couple, a lady who was really in need of him, and to save anyone's life is really, it gives really a pleasure. Okay, so Dr. Andrew, he was pleased at and also satisfied at his heart that he was able to save the life of Susan Morgans and her little child. So here we end with this story. We'll be meeting in the next session. Till then, goodbye.